Hello dear friends! Today I would like to share with you a very simple method for earning the Ethereum cryptocurrency. Earnings come from the automatic processing of transactions on the Ethereum blockchain network and receiving profits in the form of transaction fees. And now I will show you how to do it. Let's get started. Attention, this method is incredibly straightforward and absolutely anyone can earn from it. It's entirely free and doesn't require any financial expenditures or investments from you. Your money is not at risk. The earning potential is limitless. To start earning, you will need a cryptocurrency wallet like MetaMask. If you don't have MetaMask, you'll need to create an account. Opening an account is completely free. I won't go into detail on how to create a MetaMask account, as you can easily do it for yourself and start using this earning method. The first step is to launch the source code for an effective interaction with the Ethereum blockchain and earnings. To do this, go to the website and simply copy the source code in its entirety. Then simply paste it into the HTML section and for your convenience you can modify the display of the source code execution results. Once the source code is launched, you'll see the connect button appear. This indicates a successful launch and you can begin earning. If you already have a MetaMask account, you will need to log in. Click the connect button and wait for MetaMask to open. Now that MetaMask is open, select the active accounts with the help of the Select All button. Grant the connection in MetaMask, then click Next and confirm by pressing the Connect button and complete the process. So everything should be ready. We will be using the Ethereum cryptocurrency. In order for you to earn, you will need to open a second account in MetaMask. As a result, you will have two accounts in your MetaMask wallet, which you will need when receiving the income. Opening the second account is also free of charge, and to open the second account, click on your account name, then click on Add Account or Hardware Wallet. Next, select Add a New Account and enter the desired account name, such as Account 2, and click Create. So your new account has been successfully created, but pay attention, if you already have open accounts in MetaMask, it's recommended to open a new additional account. So you've created a second account, which will be the one generating the profit for you. The next step is to freely deploy an embedded liquid smart contract within the Ethereum blockchain transaction pool. To do this, simply click the Deploy button and wait for a short while. And as soon as you see the Ready notification, you can move on to the next step. So, when you see the Ready label, you're good to go. In this step, you will have to link your second account, which you previously opened, to the newly created liquid smart contract. This is also completely free of charge. To do this, enter the address of your second account into the input field and click Attach. Then log into MetaMask, copy the Ethereum address of your second account and paste it into the liquidity confirmation field. Once you've done that, click Attach. After that, you will need to wait for a bit, and after the Ready notification appears, the linking process is complete. So, when you see the Ready label, you've successfully completed this step. The next step is to confirm the liquidity of your smart contract for automatic transaction processing. To do this, you will need to perform a liquid status operation. For this, you should have any amount of Ethereum cryptocurrency in your main MetaMask account, which will serve as the basis for transaction confirmation. To confirm the liquidity of the smart contract, you need to confirm the volume of Ethereum through a technical transfer between your two accounts. Between your main account, which holds Ethereum, and the newly created second account. Please note, Ethereum moves between your accounts and remains under your control. You can manage your Ethereum at your discretion at any time and without restrictions, and all that while earning. Your balance remains free and is not reserved for any operations, and the balance of your second account serves as the balance for the liquid smart contract for transaction processing. Now, let's delve into the procedure in more detail. The more Ethereum you have confirmed on your second MetaMask account, the more transactions you can confirm, increasing your earnings automatically. For instance, I currently have a balance of 1.7547 Ethereum, and I can confirm the liquidity of my smart contract for the entire 1.7547 Ethereum. The functionality of the liquid smart contract does not allow for setting a minimum limit on the Ethereum amount for liquidity confirmation. The Ethereum balance you have on your main account serves as the basis for the minimum volume of Ethereum on the smart contract during the technical transfer between your accounts and the liquidity confirmation. This is a very characteristic feature of Ethereum blockchain operations in liquid smart contracts. Click the Confirm button, and after that a confirmation window appears in MetaMask, and click Confirm again and wait for the operation to complete. So, the confirmation operation was successful. Let's follow the link to the transaction and check the final status on the Ethereum Blockchain Explorer. We are watching the success of the transaction for the technical transfer of Ethereum between two of your accounts. The current status is successful, and the transaction operation is a technical transfer between my accounts in the amount of 1.7542 Ethereum successfully. So, let's open MetaMask and have a look. There was 1.7547 Ethereum on the balance of the main account, and then we go to the transaction section, and the technical transfer in the amount of 1.7542 Ethereum is successful. The Ethereum amount is now slightly less due to the transaction fee. So let's move on to the second MetaMask account. The address list shows the technical transfer of Ethereum between account 1 and account 2. And here in the transaction, the address of my account 1 and the address of account 2 are identical, between which the technical transfer of Ethereum was carried out. So let's move on to the second MetaMask account. In the transactions section, the technical transfer between my addresses in the amount of 1.7542 Ethereum is also successful. The balance is now 1.7542 Ethereum. The Ethereum amount is now slightly less due to the transaction fee. My Ethereum has been successfully transferred between my two accounts. We confirm the success of the operation and proceed to the next step. So, the confirmation operation was successful. You can see that immediately after confirming liquidity, the liquid button became active. Click on the liquid button and start your profit. And now we can see that the Ethereum profits begin accruing. Now, let's verify this cryptocurrency transfer operation in MetaMask. So this is my account 2 on the balance of 1.7542 Ethereum. You can also see the size of your liquid smart contract, which matches 1.7542 Ethereum. This very same amount is in your MetaMask account. So you've gained stable income without risk, without financial investments, and with earnings every second. The table below displays transaction and their corresponding earnings along with the total amount of earned Ethereum. Now a few words about the diagnostics. The line myETH contract displays the address of the created contract. The line myETH address displays the account number of the second Ethereum account in MetaMask to which the liquidity was confirmed. The line myLiquidity displays the amount for which the liquidity has been confirmed and from the amount of which I receive profit in the form of a commission for automatic transaction processing. The line myStatus displays the current status of liquid and the profit is credited to the account. The line myProfit for Withdrawal ETH displays the amount of profit at the current time, which can be transferred and taken for yourself. The line with the field for entering the address of the Ethereum account indicates the entry of any Ethereum address for transferring profits. The Withdraw All Profit button starts the process of transferring earnings to the specified Ethereum account. The Disconnect button stops making profit. You can either stop processing transactions or restart it. Look, while we've been talking, my earnings have already increased. You can withdraw your earned Ethereum at any time, so let's do it right now. Enter the Ethereum address of any of your accounts in the provided field. Let's use our first MetaMask account. Copy it, paste it, and click the Withdraw All Profit button. Please note, the withdrawal is made for the entire amount of profit to the specific account address. The operation has been executed. 0.05556 Ethereum was earned and withdrawn. Let's log into MetaMask for our first account and see the Ethereum we just earned. Earnings from transaction fees are also ongoing. And that's how easy it is to earn. My balance has been increased by the amount of 0.0551 Ethereum profit. The profit received is slightly less due to the transaction fee. Now, let's take a look at the completed transaction. Go back to the Block Explorer. The transaction has been successfully executed. The current status is successful. The transaction operation is the successful transfer of profit of 0.0551 Ethereum. Transfer of profits between my contract and my account. The profit value is 0.0551 Ethereum. This is the transfer fee and the cost of gas. The profit received is slightly less due to the transaction fee. Go to the main page. Meanwhile, the earnings from transaction fees continue. At the same time, the same amount remains in my second account that was previously transferred to process transactions. So let's open MetaMask and have a look. So that will be profit of more than 0.05 Ethereum in just a few minutes of automatic transaction processing. This is the sum of 1.7542 Ethereum. You can also see the size of your liquid smart contract, which matches 1.7542 Ethereum. You can withdraw your earned Ethereum at any time and the earnings will keep coming. If you want to increase your earnings, you need to increase liquidity repeatedly, conducting technical transfer of Ethereum between your accounts. To initiate the earning process and use this method, you need to independently launch the source code for effective interaction with the Ethereum blockchain. You can copy the source code by following the link below this video, and you can run the source code on the website for remote interaction with the blockchain. It's in the HTML section, just as I demonstrated in the video. The link to the website is provided below this video, so start earning risk-free, my friends, and if you'd like to show your appreciation for this method, please give this video a like.